off the I cut off the audio just because I wasn't sure if it was recording or not. I didn't see the timestamp, and I closed it out. Anyways, guys, I have an announcement to make. I'm going to be doing as many uploads as this podcasting software will allow me to do. I'm just going to do upload after upload after upload after upload, and then I'm going to run down to the studio and I'm going to do a mass upload for YouTube. Check me out, I'm Possible. Look for the profile picture that says that a mistake is a commitment to a misunderstanding. So I believe that's a picture of John Lennon or Bob Dylan, one of the two. I have a video out that you should probably look for. If you type in I'm Possible, let me introduce myself, and then Social Chameleon, then you'll probably get my video for when I was rapping as Chameleon. And I still rap as Chameleon, but I separate the two from the channel and the actual channel name and all that. You know what I mean. Anyways, I have a bunch of videos that I'm going to be uploading. Some of them are probably going to be offensive. Some of them are probably going to be really edgy on the side of like races, on the side of racism even. But they're more meant to be educational as a build-up to a series that I'm going to be doing in churches that explores God as an energy, and how a guy with a brain injury got so much closer to just exploring God as an energy and not one of us, but rather greater than us, because he is within us and he is what allows us to just take that next step, because he is an energy. So it's not so much a he but an it. When we start calling God an it, we'll understand that God is an energy and not just like another one of us that just exists somewhere in, I don't know, a realm in the sky. When we take a more realistic view of God, then we begin to actually believe more in God. And that's what I'm going to try and do, is give people a more realistic view of God, rather than the view that's been spread throughout. And the Bible is honestly the biggest problem, because it's so misinterpreted that when we do sermons, we often misinterpret what the Bible is trying to tell us. And I believe that the Bible has a lot of metaphors and has a lot of hidden messages to it, because I think if whoever created us, or rather whatever created us, wanted us to know how we were created and what exactly happened, I think they would want us to find it, because they would want us to search for that knowledge. So they would hide it within the writings. And even if they weren't even trying to hide it, maybe they wrote it as just the way an energy might write it. Maybe they wrote through the disciples that were other human beings, but maybe they were much more sentient beings that were much more advanced than us, that existed within another dimension, and they could only be seen by form of telepathy thought. I want to go and I want to interview a bunch of people for this series. It might not come out until next year. It might not come out until several years, depending on who lets me do this show and who doesn't. But it's something that I feel really passionate about, because I feel like it's one of those things that, the community has to understand before they decide to be less ignorant about, a guy with a brain injury like me. It's something that they have to understand, is my faith in how I was allowed to just take the explosive energy that I have and channel it in a way that I was seeing God as that energy. And that's why I was so strong all those times when I was a kid, and just being so much closer to a thing like God without having to sound ridiculous, because I end up sounding hypothetical throughout the entire discussion of God. That to me is very important. When we can stop being hypothetical about a thing like God, we can stop being so hypothetical about a thing like a guy like me. That is one of the things that needs to be destroyed, is the ignorance behind all that. And that's what I'm looking to do, is I'm looking to remove the ignorance that says, oh, well, you know, this guy's Catholic, this guy's Mormon, this guy's Christian, but only one of them's right. When they're all talking about the same thing, when you really get down to it. We got to stop arguing about our moral belief system and ethical beliefs, I guess. Our ethical opinions, I guess. We don't need to have such strong opinions on who the fuck really even cares, you know, kind of topics. Because the thing is we cannot begin to be understanding a thing like God or whatever it was that created us, if you choose to call it something that isn't God, you know, from another perspective, you know, like, why do we have to say it's, you know, it's a guy with 6 arms or whatever, or a girl with 6 arms or whatever? I don't know. I don't know gods too well. Why is it more ridiculous to say it's Zeus and he's got control of the lightning? That's a real thing. That's energy that's controlling that. If we take a more realistic look, then we begin to have a more realistic look at everything, because when we realize that we've been looking at creation unrealistically, then we realize that we've been looking at everything that was ever created unrealistically. Like when people expect a guy with a brain injury like mine to just stop talking, you know, they don't really think into that to realize what that means for me, what I have to go through to just do that. You know, there's certain things. But anyways, I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a bit. I just got a burger to eat, and I'll be right back. For now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some songs, but I'm gonna upload. Well, yeah, I'll queue up some songs. So I'll turn the mic on. Yeah, let me just roll my bike out before I start on this beat that ain't even just a beat enough to be nature, just to be a beat, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go one-handed on this shit. I'm on a bike ride and I'm too legit to quit, that I'm still just too legit, you know? Why is that the better thing to be, that I just feel so much more inspired to exercise so I could exercise my flow, just to be alone, to exercise my flow, because y'all don't even know I'm too big for my money, that I don't even have money, and I'm too broke to y'all motherfuckers, just to let y'all know that y'all motherfuckers just ain't no broke motherfuckers, y'all just rich, you know? Why does that feel better to me? That I'm about to have too much humility to just not even rap enough before I make enough, before I give it away for free. Man, why do I feel much more like a gentleman than most bitches turned out to be a fucking lady? You know, why do I feel like I'm just that much closer to rap, and I ain't even trying to rap like Slim Shady, you know? But I love Slim Shady because he actually sounded like rap. You know, that he was more of a gentleman with it, that I just feel like I don't even need to respect something like a woman, because they don't even deserve enough respect yet, you know? Because I feel like hip-hop tries harder to get respect, that it went backwards before the woman that just, you know, haven't gone forward yet. I feel like we're just living in a loop, because every time we take a step forward, we take a step back. And that just makes me want to fucking fight back and just talk back and just rap back to the hip-hop that don't even sound like rap, just because I feel like I gotta hip-hop before I gotta rap like a guy like Designer, that I'm on a bike right now and I can still design my shit better than Designer could ever design a fucking Panda,
anything made like a panda, just to be able to design shit. Like, why? I love asking why, because it's so much better than what, because it's less ignorant, Why do I even feel so much better about rapping on a bike than I do to an instrument? Why am I flowing to a, thing like society when I don't even like living inside of it, that I just feel so much better than living inside of, sanity, because I feel like I'm much more insane than I'm just crazy, and that's okay, because I don't give a fuck, because I am crazy. Y'all better fucking respect me, because I have my disability, and that's what drives me, Why do I feel so much better about that than I even need to? Why do I feel like just flow into a thing like nature than, most of humanity tries to listen to something like me, just because I'm that much more further away from humanity, that I'm about to blow up and y'all ain't even gonna recognize me. Why? Why do I gotta rap over a fucking speed of a bike, just to rap something as speedy as a bike, just to rap backwards before, most rappers rap backwards before they start going backwards, before they take a step forward. I'm going forward just to go backwards enough to go forward, because I'm just that forward. Just to rap, not even so much as do a spoken word piece, because that somehow ends up sounding better than most of this trap shit even sounds to me, Why do I gotta go in and out of my flow just to sound so much like trap? Then, y'all didn't even know just enough to, just even listen to a guy like me rap, because I just feel so much better about listening to a guy like me rap than to listen to some Fetty Wap shit or some Trap Queen shit, just to listen to some shit before I just listen to shit.
All right, that was a track that I did, not a while back, but like a little bit back. I have it on YouTube, I think. I'm not sure, but that's a track that I've done. I thought I'd share that with you guys. But I'm going to be doing more of these uploads just while I'm getting ready to go down to the studio. And probably, a few offline just while I'm on my way to the studio. But I'll see how things progress, and I'll see what I can do. But anyways, I'm going to sign off for now, because I didn't realize how much time that song took up. And I'm going to just see about booking that studio time, and then maybe doing more podcasts at home later on in the day, just so I'm doing them consistently. I gotta get to the studio, and then I gotta get back to do more cleaning, and then while I'm doing more cleaning, I could obviously do like a broadcast at home, or 2 or 3 more broadcasts at home if this app will allow me to, because all I gotta do is hook up my Bluetooth, and then I should be good.